I always worry that we will miss our flight due to a random event like a flat tire. So, to calm my nerves, I have to get to the airport early. Early. Poor Chet. With plenty of time, though, to goof around taking photos. And so here are some photos.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us. We are at the Washington Dulles Airport and we're on our way to Montreal, and then we'll be headed to Narita to pick up our Japan camper van. I guess you can't see my t-shirt. I have my camper van t-shirt on. And I'm looking forward to the food and all the sightseeing. I think this trip is going to be a lot more nature and hiking and outdoor things. Maybe a couple sightseeing boats, a ferry. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait. We're not looking forward to the long flight though. But we'll get there tomorrow. Oh.
Your seatbelt is fastened. Aisles and exits need to be clear, and baggage, including purses and larger electronic devices, such as laptop computers, must be safely stowed. If you need any...
Okay, so while we're taking off, I will explain who we are and this series. This is our second trip to Japan. We made this video for anyone who enjoys traveling or wants to travel but is unable to at this time. Because our oldest son uses a wheelchair at times and I work as an occupational therapist, we mention accessibility as we see it. We try to make our videos so you feel like you're traveling with us. In this series, we will be traveling to Narita and renting a camper van. We will be leaving the north end of Tokyo, Narita, all the way up and traveling all the way up to Hokkaido and back for 3 weeks. If you prefer to see the southern part of Japan, please take a look at our series from last year where we went Narita all the way down to Nagasaki and back. Now, we are in a very limited budget, or budget-minded, because we like to save money so we can go on more trips. And we don't really worry about fancy things. We're just comfortable with camping. We still have an amazing time, though. An amazing time. We had a wonderful time this time. We are flying right now from Dulles, DC International Airport, and we have a change of planes in Canada, and the flight is forever long. But don't worry, the video of this flight is ending now. Whoops, I forgot. I wanted to show you the food on the flight. It was okay, but the food in Japan is so much better. We were served 2 meals and a snack. This is a great airplane cloud video that Chet took. Love it.
We finally made it. We went Dulles, Washington Airport to Montreal, and then we went Montreal, 16-hour flight to Narita, and then we had to go through all the stuff that you do when you arrive, and we're finally here at Terminal 1 waiting for our camper van pickup. Yay! If you use Japan Campers, they pick you up at Terminal 1. This is Terminal 1. There's Chet.
Japan Campers doesn't sponsor us at all, but we like to mention them because we like them. They offer a 1-night stay in their guest house, which is great for them, so we aren't trying to drive on the opposite side of the road with limited sleep, and great for us because we are exhausted, or we were exhausted. Japan Campers offers free airport transfers from the Narita airport, which is great. And this is their guest house. Isn't it nice?
We got our same room as we got last time. It has the tatami, is that how you pronounce it? Floor. Everyone has to wear their socks on the inside. It was very nice last time, and I'm sure we'll enjoy it this time. We're tired. We arrived last night and we're off to get coffee. There's Chet. We got back to Japan Campers from the airport last night about 5 at night, or maybe a little earlier than that. But we got the same room we had last night or last year, but we got into our room and we just flopped on the bed and we thought we'd take a nap and then go to Turkey Hill last night to get a snack. But we fell asleep and then we woke up maybe 2 o'clock in the morning, and then we fell back to sleep and we woke up about maybe 4-ish now. It's pretty late this morning and we're on our way for coffee. Here's some of the vans. I think of umbrellas. We're going to grab one before we go. And I think that's our camper van in the background there. And the office. I'll give you a tour of the place later on, but we're on our way for coffee. The Turkey Hill isn't far from Japan Campers.
Okay, I really should explain why I keep on saying Turkey Hill. I live across the street from a Turkey Hill in the States. It's a convenience store similar to 7-Eleven. So when I came to Japan, I keep on saying Turkey Hill, so please ignore me. It is a 7-Eleven in Japan. They don't have Turkey Hills.
Look how light it is this early in the morning. It's 4:30. And let me tell you about Air Canada. Air Canada does a nice job. We flew from Washington, Dulles, all the way to Montreal. And that took about an hour and a half, I guess. And then we had a short layover. And from Montreal, we flew to Narita, but that was like 16 plus hours. And we had inside seats, so you couldn't just get up and stretch your legs when you wanted to because you would disturb the person that's sitting next to you. And who wants to do that? So I was really stiff. I don't have arthritis yet that I know of. Occasionally I'll wake up stiff in the morning, but boy, oh boy, after the 16 hours of sitting, that's rough. It really gets you to appreciate some of my son's friends over the years that have disabilities that have to sit in a wheelchair. And if you don't get repositioned, boy, oh boy, can you be uncomfortable. Well, this is the walk. Just fields. It's very pretty. It's the same walk you took last year at this time. Last time we saw a cat here. I don't see one now. They're building a new house. I'm not sure what was there last year, but this wasn't there. Interesting. They're doing some sort of construction that's fairly new. It wasn't here last year, but they have the ropes down for parking spaces. I'm not sure what they're building, but it looks pretty big. Looks like they're just getting started. Maybe it's a parking lot. I don't know. We're passing by the incredible bamboo random forest that we passed by last year. I love this big, tall bamboo. So incredible. I mean, look how thick it is. Now we want to pass by here at night. Who knows what kind of critters live in there, because it's a pretty thick jungle down there. Hear a dog barking in the background. I don't think we made him bark. Our first manhole cover. Look, it has horses on it. Very cool. Don't worry, this vacation is definitely not a repeat from last year. This year we're going to be going north of Narita to places we haven't been to before. It should be more wildlife, I think, less touristy. They say only 2% of visitors go to northern Japan, and so it should be interesting. Probably less people that speak less English, and I'm excited. We have some boat trips planned and a ferry trip, so we'll see. Last night when our driver picked us up at the airport, he was so fast to get there. I think we only had to wait like 15 minutes tops, so they said a half an hour, but he was there fast. But when he got in the car, it was just so unusual to see him jump in the car on the right side and start driving because we sit on the opposite side of the road. It'll take me a while to get used to this again, and these people are passing us on the opposite side that we're used to. Air Canada fed us a lot yesterday. They were like, I would consider 3 meals. They considered it 2 meals and a snack, but the snack was like a whole sandwich and cookies. You know, it was a meal for me. And I have been trying to lose weight before we left so I could eat more here, but my stomach's not expanded. Now my stomach's kind of like in knots because it ate all that food, and then we just sat in those airline seats and we couldn't get up, and so it just, ugh. So now that I'm walking to the Turkey, or not the Turkey Hill, the 7-Eleven, it feels much better. So we'll show you what the 7-Eleven looks like here. Looks like any old 7-Eleven home, except for it has this incorporated like I sign after it, and that means it's good stuff. So I'm not sure what we're gonna get. I'm gonna get something small and a coffee because I'm not really that hungry, but I know I'll be hungry later. Yeah, nobody's here, so we'll go across. Yeah. Here's the 7-Eleven. We'll show you what we get later on. What is this thing? It looks like a little worm. Maybe we can get the head and we can see. Chet almost stepped on it. Poor guy. Interesting. Chet saw some flowers he took a picture of. I'll show you in a minute. Pretty neat. I'll look it up later and see if I can figure out what it is, but a car's coming, so I gotta get off the road. See all the spider webs? More traditional houses. More of the bamboo forest. Just a random wood area, nothing touristy or anything. It's just on our walk. Here's another worm. Just a regular old earthworm though. This one's Japanese though. Okay, we're back at Japan Campers. Gonna eat our breakfast and then I'm gonna take a shower. And I'll give you a tour of the place we're in. But they have lots of camper vans here. I believe that's ours there. Can't wait. They're doing some construction here in the front. Looks like they're adding a ramp. Nice. Looks like it's gonna be nice when it's done. We've got the hammocks, and they have an outdoor shower here. It's not outdoor, but you know, it has a building. You have to come around the side to get in. Our friend, I want one of these for my front door, but they're expensive and too big to carry on the plane. He would take up a seat. You take off your shoes when you get in, and there are slippers here for you to put on to borrow. There is a step to get up, but there is a grab bar if you need it. Here's the room. It's like a little kitchen area. And we're gonna eat our breakfast. There's also a massage chair here. And a television. I was hoping for something for my stomach, like maybe a what do they call that? Probiotic. But this one, I thought it was yogurt, but it says so far. So I'm not sure what that is. I have to look that up. Chet was able to get some white rice. And he got an egg and looks like maybe a ginger ale. What is that? Tea. It's a tea.
What type of egg is it?
Soft-boiled.
Soft-boiled.
Semi-soft.
There we go. And that's breakfast. Looks like yogurt. They give you this little spoon. It's like the consistency of yogurt. It's good. How's your egg, Chet?
Good.
It says so far plain. I think it's just plain yogurt and it's supposed to be good for digestion. I hit the wrong button on the coffee machine. I think I got an Americano. It is black with a little bit of milk in it. It is not sweet. At the Turkey Hill, we were able to find disposable razors because we didn't think we could take those on the plane with us, but they were easy to find. So you can get them at the 7-Eleven. And then we also got bug spray. Let me find it. We also found bug spray at the 7-Eleven. I don't want to repeat experience where when we were up in the mountains, and we'll be in the mountains a lot. On this trip, I didn't want to be bitten by those little tiny fleas or whatever we got last time when we were near the monkeys. They itched for days, and I don't want that. Monkey fleas, I don't know how to call them. We didn't want monkey fleas this time because they really itched for like days and days and days. So hopefully this will work. Many times these moist towelettes will come with your purchase at the Turkey Hill. Very nice. They have a few rooms with these tatami mats. I don't think they would hold up well with like a walker or a cane or a wheelchair because you can't wear shoes in the house. So I'm thinking if you have braces, you know, with the plastic, they looks like plastic molding. You can't really wear those without good solid shoes or you'll slip and fall. So you might want to bring slippers along with you if you have to use leg braces to have inside shoes and then outside shoes. I think that might work. Well, here I'm going to show you the bathroom. The toilet's on one side and the shower's on the other side. If you saw our bathroom from last time, it's exactly the same. They have a sink on one side. Look, they provide you with a hairdryer. Perfect, because I didn't bring mine. A nice sink area, and then a shower. There's a tub, and then there's a seat here that you can sit on to wash before you bathe. Very nice. There seems to be about 3 rooms with the tatami mats, so you could sleep the traditional way. They'll bring out the futons and put the sheets on. If you have a family, it looks like there's like a 2-room area that you could use. Last year we met some Australians that were in and they were using this room, so I couldn't really give you a good picture. This room has a TV. It's very nice. Now around these rooms is a walkway. I don't believe it's wheelchair accessible. You probably could get through with a walker. If it's not a large walker, you just have to watch out for the curtains. They might be a tripping hazard. And they have closets here where they can put their linens. And which is nice is they have remote controls for the air conditioning and also the lights. So that could be helpful for some. If you don't want to sleep on the floor in the more traditional way, but they have one like American style bed, and I'll show you that next. I would think that for some people, getting on and off the floor might be a very difficult thing, and they do have one standard bed for that. There's an outdoor sink and outdoor showers, men's and women's. There are 2 entrances, but they go to the same place. Look, men's and women's. There's a sink. And here's the bathroom. And there's a little toilet. Cute. This is the shower on the outside of the building. Very nice. It has a lip as you go in.
And this is a portable sauna. Very cool. The staff here said they were going to use it last night. There's like a cold water bath over here, but I'll show you how it looks. It's like a portable one. I've never seen anything like it. It's pretty cool. We will check in to the office at 9 o'clock and pay our fees and then hit the road. Today we're going to go see some airplanes at an airplane hill, and we're going to go see a giant statue. Everything's so quiet here in the morning. I'm almost whispering because of the quietness. I don't want to disturb others, but no one's here. It's really nice to have the whole house to ourselves today. We didn't have to worry about being too noisy. We typically wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning because our bodies don't really get used to the time change. Here's the layout of the house. Looks like they have one big bedroom, and then the bedroom 2 that we're in, and it has my name on it, has the regular size bed. And the other 2 rooms are more of a Japanese style, which you would use a futon. There's a kitchen and living room on the right. There's a shower and a sink on the right, and then the toilet's on the left. There's a grab bar on the right as you make your way down towards the shower in the house. The kitchen area is great. It's got refrigerators, it's got a microwave to warm up your coffee, and it has dishes and a stove. Everything you need to make your stay relaxing and enjoyable. Things that you can't bring from home. They even have a bookshelf that you can borrow books from, and also a guitar if you play. Before you rent from Japan Campers, they have you inspect the vehicle and look for any flaws or any damage to the vehicle, so they know that you didn't do it. It's helpful to take pictures so that way you can prove yes or no whether the damage was caused by you or by it was already there before. This is called the Mini Wink, and it's our favorite because it's extremely good on gas. There's room for 2 people with a bed, portable cooking gear, and a cooler style fridge. Also a power outlet in the back so you can charge your phone without having the vehicle running. And away we go. We stopped and got soy sauce and broth rice and a diet zero cola triple. I believe this is one that has fiber. Okay, first stop is the Harley-Davidson Narita. You will see on vacation, we always stop at Harley-Davidson dealerships. They're not a sponsor, we just stop there because Chet likes to collect the t-shirts with the town name and poker chips. This is the one that Chet likes. Here's the Narita International Airport, and we are at the Narita Plane Spotting Hill. Isn't this pretty? They've got a heart-shaped thing and flowers, and a bunch of people are up here watching for airplanes. What a fun place.
Ring the bell.
This location was wheelchair accessible, and it was a nice ramp with flowers all the way up to the top that everyone uses, so it's universal for everybody. And I'm just checking out the bathrooms now. There's an accessible bathroom here with a changing table, seat for child, grab bars. Could use a little bit of cleaning, but overall, looks nice. Next, we're on our way to a large statue. I thought this was a cool bridge. This is our lunch for the day. Chet got iced tea and chicken, and I've gotten grilled chicken skins on a stick and fruit drink. I'm not sure if I'm going to like this, but we'll give it a try. Grilled chicken skins. Not bad. I think I would like a little chicken with it, but it's good. Giant statue. This is the statue we passed by when we went to Nikko the first trip. And we passed this from a distance. You can see this statue.
Chet and I are visiting Christians with extremely limited knowledge of Buddhism. Although we have learned a little on our Japan trips, I don't have enough understanding to fully explain what we saw today, but it's still very impressive. This enormous Buddha is 120 meters tall, which is much taller than the Statue of Liberty at 40 meters. The statue was opened to the public in 1993, and the site when we were there looked accessible. There's an elevator to explore the different floors.
Nope, I turned it on already. I had to turn it off. Looks like a maple tree in there.
The pond represents the present world, and the flowers the impermanence of this ever-changing world. This lake is supposed to be beautiful in the spring with cherry blossoms. This is said to be the biggest incense burner in Japan. It is made out of bronze. The gap is narrow because here they lay down the incense instead of standing it up.
Smells good. Smells like incense.
No, there's nothing wrong with your video or your TV. This is part of the experience. This part was surprising. I haven't seen it anywhere else in Japan. When you first enter at the bottom of the Buddha, you step into a pitch black room known as the World of Light. The door shuts, the lights go out, and a Japanese recording is playing in the background. The darkness, if I understand correctly, represents earthly desires and world suffering. The narration speaks about Buddha's compassion and the 12 lights that radiate to guide all beings to enlightenment and wisdom. And then the doors open dramatically, and the light then symbolizes Buddha's guiding light.
This is interesting. See, look how much taller the statue is compared to the Statue of Liberty and the sitting one. Look how big the toe is. The tallest statue of Buddha, 120 meters tall, Japanese world record. There's a scarf on it. I'll have to translate this. Maybe it was a part of the scarf. This is interesting. It shows how it looks like they're washing the statue. These pictures are interesting. It shows how the Buddha was built in the different steps. This is a steel frame model of its left hand made of paper. And this is the frame for the head. There are windows here to look out.
These 3 windows are in the chest area, and the 3 windows represent our ability to unite our hearts and deepen our faith without wavering.
Look how far down it is. That's where we came in.
Through this window, you can see a park cemetery with traditional Japanese gravestones. On the 3rd floor, there's a golden room with over 3,400 Buddha statues. This serves as a main prayer room for visitors.
This is the accessible bathroom right at the end of the Buddha tour. It has a grab bar. There's goats here. I think you can learn how to make crafts and milk some of the goats, I think. They have ice cream here too. We didn't try it though. I don't think you can milk them. I think you can give them milk. according to the sign. This place was very accessible except for the shops that are at the entrance and as we're leaving. Same shops. Look at this pipe.
We saw many pipes like this on the road. Let me know if you know what it is for in the comments.
Here's the train.
I watch a lot of YouTube videos when planning our vacations, and one of them recommended this restaurant for its inexpensive Italian food. I was curious if Italian food was different in Japan than in the United States, and I have to say it is a little different.
I got clams and spaghetti. This is what I got. It looks pretty good. It's kind of like lasagna without the noodle, and you put rice instead. It's good. We're on our way to the Michi no Eki for our roadside stop. We're at a camp tonight. We just got finished Italian food, and it was pretty good. It was like a Japanese form of Italian food. It was a little bit different than what we're used to in the States. But it was only $7.75 US dollars to eat both of us, both meals plus soda. So that was pretty good. Spot for the night.
It's a roadside stop because it's very close to the zoo that we want to visit first thing tomorrow.
There's a ramp for wheelchairs. Brings you up to the top. I think it's gonna rain. I feel drops, raindrops. And here is the guide. Field, village, and forest. Let's check it out tomorrow, maybe.
When we got there, it was very quiet. Everything was closed except for, I believe there's like a restaurant bar in the back that was still open.
And bathrooms. These frogs are pretty cute.
We won't find out until tomorrow, but this area is very famous for its stone from certain quarries. This frog may be made of that stone, I'm not sure. Here's a collection of signs and manholes that Chet found interesting today. Don't forget to subscribe, it's free. Join us for our next video. We visit some interesting places. We go underground at a quarry, museum, see Oya Temple, and go to a zoo in the rain in search of raccoon dogs. We also then go for a short hike in the woods.